Let's go down an uncharted path together. I'm going to take you into the deepest recesses of the mind of the oracle, the mind of an entrepreneur, the mind of someone who's able to see things before they happen. You've all witnessed this. Let's begin. So we were in my Discord and this is how it started. Okay, let me have the computer read this.
Oracle said you will notice I make the same typos over and over on certain words like the te don't dot on and always things that end in ing. Have you noticed this? Yes, I'm always in a hurry and I check things after I post. Are these typos or something else? DDI, that was natural. I intended to type did just now and go back and look at the word something. That was natural. I have to mental force my fingers to type it correct.
Now, I obviously know how to read, I know how to spell, duh, okay? But this happens to me all the time. This happens to me all the time. So I had an idea. What if, and so we go down here and people are interested in this topic. See, now this could be a fat finger thing, or it could have meaning. Let's take this word, a pattern. Right? What I meant was pattern, and that's what I intended to spell. Now, again, I don't use spell checker, but I don't read what I'm doing until after I send it, after I post, because I'm usually very busy. I'm trading at the same time and everything else and trying to keep all the rooms updated. I don't have time to fix little stupid grammatical or typo mistakes. I'm fucking rich, I don't have to. You figure it out, it's on you. But let's get back to this. So we're down here, we're talking about it, right? So there are certain words that I always make the same typo and I start down. This is how my mind works. I don't think like you and just say, oh, it's a typo. I say, is there something here? Or is there something here? Okay, so I start looking. So let's look at pattern. Okay, so we come down here, you look for messages. You had better get 2 of the guns astern, okay? And so I'm just looking, there's spell check, no big deal on that one. Another one I do very frequently is the word the. For some reason, I know how to spell the, it always comes out. TEH. So we look here. It comes down to a place in Indonesia. Look, let's look at this. So if I was to sit and put this puzzle together, you have to understand my brain works very different than yours. Let me share a little bit of this with you from TED Talks.
Lengths are significantly longer, and this actually lends to some significant cognitive advantages. We have an ability to look at a situation and identify seemingly disparate pieces of information and blend those into a narrative or a tapestry that makes sense to us that most people can't see.
Now, this is really, really important. I put things together in a way that makes sense to us that most people cannot see. Those of you that follow my trading, look at War on the 1 minute chart. How I've eliminated technical analysis and shown you things that you cannot see. Things that you cannot see. Now, I've been tested for dyslexia, and it's not dyslexia. People with dyslexia, they can't read properly. They read things
knowing
backwards.
What syllables are and how to use them. For some dyslexics, it has very much to do with not knowing where to rest their eyes in a word, so they're lost there. It is a somewhat
You see, so that's not it at all. It's not that I can't read the words. There is, look, let me take you to my command center where I put things just for me. Yes, I like to watch fucking powerboat racing, okay? Because I'm into boats, all right? Yeah. That's the shit I watch. But anyway, look at that. Kick ass. But back to our story. Have you ever heard of speaking in tongues? Could this be Could this be something more than typos?
Oracle said speaking in tongues, also known as glossolalia, is a practice in which people utter words or speech-like sounds, often thought by believers to be languages unknown to the speaker. One definition used by linguists is the fluid vocalizing of speech-like syllables that lack any readily comprehended meaning, in some cases as part of religious practice in which some believe it to be a divine language.
Now, let's go further. Now, if you had seen this video, the truth exposed, you are not human, and Earth is an institution. You should go see it. I'm gonna link it below this video. Hold on one second, let me grab that. So, let's go through these words a little bit more. Another one, okay, is I always spell don't like this naturally unless I look at it and correct it. It just happens through the fingers. I want to spell D-O-N-T. But then we come down here. What does it stand for? It stands for a bunch of different things. So there are 5 acronyms here, which it could mean. Day of Ninja means nothing. Day of the New. Death of a neighborhood. Death of the Nile. Dunk of the night. So we would take, the Oracle mind would take this, okay, and begin to combine it. Begin to combine it with things like this, and this, and begin to look for clues. Now, this is another one, okay? The ing words, I just did this before, okay? Take a look at another one. I had you pause, I don't know where I was. All right, some, S-O-M-E, okay? And I get things like this. In Malaysia, again, this is the second time Malaysia has come up. Society of Occupational and Environmental Medicine, Simple Open EtherCat, which is an Ethernet. So a lot of different things. Okay, so we begin to put these together and make a puzzle. This is another one. This. I know how to spell this, duh. But I always write it quickly like that, and if I don't check it, it'll be posted like that. So there's a couple of different things here. So I'm gonna look through all of this, and what I wanna know, is this just typos, but the same typos repetitively? Is it like a muscle memory thing? Or is there a message here? Okay? Is there a secret message here? I'm gonna, because it's only a handful of words that happen over and over again. And if I begin to put these together, I think, okay, that there may be a message here. Things that make you go, Things that make you go, See, I could take you back and show you some literally like freak of nature things, okay, that I have called. Like here, okay, when we were at 60,000, now I might have edited it because I had a stupid typo. All right, so let's skip the edited one because you might think that I'm lying, okay? But 1031, and then on the 16th, yeah, it hit. Let's go down to the next one. Okay, this was not edited. November 27th, Bitcoin is at $54,000, over 54. Jeez, what are the chances of it going down to 49,872?
Oracle said $49,872.78. If this hits, it will be in December.
It's an exact number. It's giving you a date, okay? I mean, you can't narrow it down more than this. And it's made on 11/27, okay? The number called 49,872. 49,872 unedited. In the 3rd day of December. Now, you want to tell me what the fuck that is? It's not technical analysis. That's nothing, okay? What is this, in my green room? What do we do here? Come on, open up. So, I don't know, I can't see to open this. I don't know how to, I can't zoom, or nothing happens. okay? And we were at 48,725, and just as a joke, I wanted to see 47,968, okay? Like a big drop, like almost 1,000 points. Don't trade on this future cast, blah, blah, blah. And well, then we come here, right? Next possibility is shocking. It's on a support line. There's no such thing. It's Oracle Futurecast. 45,792. The current price is 50,799. I'm calling for a $5,000 dump on December 7th. December 13, unedited. 45,810 from here. Now you tell me what human being, what indicator, what on the fucking planet can do this. You want to see the most recent and amazing unedited? Well, we're at almost $46,000 on December 20th. What does Oracle say? I can see 39,875. We can see 39,875. Come on, Oracle, you gotta be fucking kidding me. We're not even near 40,000. We're over 45,000. That was on December 20th. Well, shockingly, okay, on the 1st of January, from over 46,000, I called 39,875. Well, goddamn, 39. It hit between there and there. It's a direct hit. It's a direct hit. Now you tell me, is it typos? Or am I reaching into something beyond the pale, beyond the matrix? So as we ponder down this road called life, I am attuned to the things that you are not. You would most likely never think of noticing the correlation of, say, that you make certain typos consistently when you know how to spell the word. Could it possibly be a message? Tell me what you think in the comments, because I will read them all. One step beyond. So I found this so interesting, and it kind of describes a little bit. Listen to this.
Many columns that are spaced very, very far apart. As a result, our axon lengths are significantly longer. And this actually lends to some significant cognitive advantages. We have an ability to look at a situation and identify seemingly disparate pieces of information and blend those into a narrative or a tapestry that makes sense to us that most people can't see. So this translates into an exceptional level of success in 4 major vocational paths.
And if you listen to this, it exactly describes the Oracle story.
That's entrepreneurship, engineering, architecture, and the arts. I just
Boom.
want you to please remember that, because it comes.
Yeah, and so he goes into a lot of other stuff and everything. But so what this is, we don't know. We don't know. I don't believe in psychics or astrology or flipping cards or any of that nonsense. But there are things that I know. I just know. So something is telling me, oh, and you all have the same ability, but you just don't know how to listen to it. So something is telling me to take these common typos that are almost automatically typed beyond what my brain is thinking, and put them together and see if there's a narrative here. Maybe a story. Something. Whatever that something is, I'm going to find it. Your comments under this video will tell me what you think. Welcome.
This is the heavy, heavy monster sound. The nuttiest sound around. So if you're coming off the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockinest, rock-steady beat of madness. One step beyond.
Boom, I'm out.